Okay, next slide. Make connections and explain your thinking. So, same problem, 3 steps. What I want you to see, the red numbers are your hundreds, blue numbers are your tens, green numbers are your ones. Here's the numbers for 186. Number 1, look at step 1. Can you subtract ones from ones, tens from tens, and hundreds from hundreds? Okay, we've been through the 5 minus 6. 5 minus 6. It's not 1. It's not. If I have 5, Mr. Davis comes up and says, hey, Miss Jetson.
I need 6.
I need 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 6, though. You owe me 6.
You can have 5.
I need 6.
Do you see how there's not enough? Not enough. So that's where the regroup comes into play. So if we're going to regroup, we got to go over to the tens. Hey, tens, how's it going? Ones are in need of some help. The tens, they're a nice group of numbers, and they always decompose and let us take some. So that's what happens. You're going to take a 10, break it into 10 ones. Now we have 15 ones. Okay? We could not do ones from ones. Let's check out our tens. 50 minus 80. 50 minus 80? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Mr. Davis, how many do you want?
I want 80. How many do you have?
10. Feel free to count with me.
20,
A 30, a
40,
a
50.
I'm out.
I need 80, though.
Dang it! We gotta regroup. Go to the next place value. You gotta bump over to the hundreds. Hey, hundreds! Also a nice group of numbers. Please come help us. We're in need. Because they're so nice, they say, oh, sure, we'll give you a group of hundreds. They break it up even. They give you 10 tens. And here they are. Now, instead of 50, you have 150. And now we can take away 80. Now, let's just make sure, because it asked us to look at ones, tens, and hundreds. Can we do hundreds? 200 minus 100?
I need a 100, Miss Jetson.
Okay, well, here, look. Here's 2. He needs 1.
We both have 1.
We have enough. Yay! No regrouping. So, can you subtract ones from ones, 10 from tens, and hundreds from hundreds? We cannot subtract. Oops, ones from ones or tens from tens. I'm going to squish it in here.
But we can subtract.
Period. We can subtract hundreds. Boom. That's a lot of writing. Remember, you can push the space bar if you need to, so that you can get all this written down. And yes, you need to write it down because it's important. Number 2, explain the regrouping used from step 1 to step 2. The number that changed was the ones. So to explain that, we use words, not numbers. Explain means use your words. So we regrouped, awesome use of the language, dude, from the tens to the ones.
So, Miss Jetson, they took 1 10 stick and broke it up into 10 ones to make 15?
Exactly.
Awesome.
So many and more now.
I like that. And then I love that.
Makes that so much easier.
And then I could get my 6.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Explain the regrouping used from step 2 to step 3. This is where we regrouped our tens. We regrouped from the hundreds. I knew you already said it. I just had to say it too.
Miss Jetson, how many 10 sticks did they get from 100?
To the tens.
But how many 10s did we get?
How many tens are in 100?
10.
Exactly.
So they got 10 sticks?
10 tens.
Oh, I see it because now they have 150.
Exactly.
Oh, I see that.
Do you see it? We know you do. Okay, now we're going to subtract. Mr. Davis, let's start at the ones.
Okay, 15 minus 6. Well, I like to count up, right? So I'm going to go 7.
Wait. Where's your 6? Are you holding it in your head?
Yes.
Okay. I thought you had to count it.
I want to go up the number line just because I like going up the number.
Hold the 6 in your head first.
Okay.
Don't count it. Okay, 6.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
I see 9.
9.
Bam.
I
Do
like
that next one?
Yeah.
It's kind of big.
Yeah. Well, I can count by 10s.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. That's why it's important to be able to count by 10s.
Count by 10s?
Yes, I love counting by 10s. Here we go.
Okay.
I'm holding 80 in my head. Here we go. 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. How many 10s did I count?
Okay, that's 5, 6, 7.
So I counted 7 10s, which equals 70.
Right, you can't just write 7.
No.
That's
70.
not right. You have to write 7D.
All right.
Okay. I got this one.
Do
okay.
It.
200 minus 100. For starters, look at all those zeros.
I love it.
I love the zeros.
0 minus 0 is 0.
Is 0. There's so much zero-ness here.
Yeah.
And 2 minus 1?
1.
Hello.
Because 1 plus 1 is
2.
I love it.
Get your 1 over here. Let's show. We got 2.
Yep.
Okay.
So we have 2 zeros there.
Now, find what is left by adding the 3 differences.
So it's these right here. 100, 70, 90.
So is this like putting it back in standard form?
Yep.
So no plus signs.
Well, you could put a plus if you wanted, but it's just you're combining. You're putting those numbers because see, these are ones. Ones have to go in ones. 10s have to go where 10s go.
Okay.
And 100s. See how that goes?
So we're just smashing it back
we put it back together.
All right. 100.
It's like a rubber band.
79.
You got it.
How many days are not sunny?
179 days are not sunny.
Days, that's what we're talking about.
Great job labeling that. Okay. Explain how to subtract 3-digit numbers when you need to regroup twice. So how did we do that up here, Miss Jetson?
Well, I think you have to start in your ones. Mm-hmm. And when you're finished with your ones, you naturally go to the next place value.
Right. So we start in our
ones. So explain how to subtract 3-digit numbers when you need to regroup twice. So would we explain that by saying, always regroup?
Well, I think you could say that in my ones, I didn't have enough to subtract 6, right? Or I didn't have enough to subtract.
That's true.
Right? And then I had to go next door, borrow 10 more from our friends in the 10s group. But then after we borrowed 10 from them, we didn't have enough to subtract.
So would you say start at your ones and then move to the left each place value?
Yeah.
Okay. Start in the ones and move. Should we just say move to each place value?
Well, yeah, move.
Because there's not any place values to the other side right now.
Well, I would say start in the ones, and if you don't have enough ones to subtract, then move to the next place value, right?
Well, it says regroup twice.
Okay, perfect. I love that. Thank you.
Let's just say move to the 10s.
Then to the 100s.
Then 100s.
I love it. Miss Jetson is so smart.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to do an arrow. I ran out of room. Okay, so here's my big question.
Yes.
Do they have to write this on their paper?
Miss Steph, what do you think? Do they have to write this on their paper? Do you think that they have to write where it says explain?
Do they have to do all the same writing that I did?
I think they do.
Because it really does explain their thinking.
I think so too.
And that's what it says. Explain your thinking. And if there's any misconceptions, this is where we can find them.
Well, we can help you. And see, when you explain, I know it's up here. I just want to see it on the paper because then I'm like, genius, look what we have here.
Look how well that's done. And remember, if you got to catch up, press the space bar, catch up, press the space bar again, and it'll start going again.
Thank you, Miss Jetson. I do that all the time.
Boom.